Okay, today so we're gonna set up the ticket format settings on these printers. So make sure that you plug in the printer with the cable. It's gonna be on the left hand side, and usually with the old keys it's gonna be on the right. But now we're gonna on the left, and then the other adjustment we're gonna make is because it's gonna print from the rear, so we're gonna have to change this level right here to FF push. It's going to be 1, 2 right here. And you can always tell what it is because if you turn it on and you try to load, it was just spins. So this needs to be set. So make sure that it's FF float. So that's there. Now on here earlier I mentioned that you always leave this side alone. The only thing I make adjustments is on this side, on the right hand side. On tickets, it's a different length compared to this white track paper. So what we're gonna do is load the paper. And then load there. Then make sure that's locked. Right now it's forward towards us because we can move it. Now just hit that way and that locks it in place. So the paper's in. Just wanna make sure to straighten it. Turn the printer on using the switch and then hit load. And then pretty much it. Now from there, it depends. Sometimes when you first turn the printer on, the pause button will be lighting up. The only way to take that off is press this 3-second button and that will make it go off. Like I'll show you an example. If I'm holding it down and press that button, turns it off. Now I'm gonna print the settings, the current settings on this printer. So we're gonna hold down item and set at the same time. It takes a little bit. But once you hear that noise, then it starts printing. And then it's gonna print where it says English, France, all these other different languages, depending. And then so we're gonna hit English and we're gonna hit set as per yes. So let's press this button right here. And then you see the print current settings, so we're gonna hit yes. And then just all this Okay, now we're gonna hit FF, LF and /FF, which is gonna make it go up. I know it says down, but in the beginning it does this. So we're just gonna make it go up a little bit. And tear that off. So as we look at the settings, we're gonna make 2 adjustments. We're gonna make the adjustments on the page length for rear track, which is the back. And then the auto tear off right here, this needs to be from off, needs to go on. So that's I'll show you how to do that. So first thing is the tickets. So if you want to grab a ticket, like for example here, we're gonna measure our ticket length. And usually the ticket length is from here to here. So what we're gonna do, our tickets are like for different locations, it all depends. But like for San Antonio, for example, it's 8.5 from here to here on the line. So it's 8.5. So what we're gonna do, set that to the side, and now we're gonna hit item, load noise, and just keep holding item, roll paper. That's why you want to look at the same time. Look at this because you're looking. It's gonna go back up. Buzzer off. Manual feed time 1.5, which is right. And that's right. That's right. Roman yes. Yes. Character. All right. This is where the auto tear off is one of the sections that we need to change from off to on. So what you're gonna do is gonna hit set. That changes it, as you see. So now you just hit item again, skip over, yes. So right here, this is where it says pensioning for front tracker, this is for this. If your tickets are going this way, that's what you change it to. But since we're going from the rear instead of the front and the bottom, so we just concentrated on finding the rear. So now it should be on the second after you hit that one. So it's at 11 inches. So the next thing you're gonna do is hit set and keep going till you find your ticket size, basically. 8.5. That's where we want it, because that's ours. So the next you're gonna hit is these two items again, item and set, because we got it. That saves everything. Then goes to the little beep and stuff. Now, since we got all that, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna hit item and set one more time, and this is gonna print our new changes. And then, of course, the first two sections is you're gonna hit yes. So you're gonna hit set twice. So it goes yes. Okay. So as you look at the ticket, you're gonna look for the rear tracker, and you're gonna see that 8.5 is underlined, which that's our size of our ticket. And then the auto tear off is from off, and now it's turned on. So now what you're gonna do is gonna hit F. Oh, F, just to get that, and then you just tear it off. Okay. Now this is where it's kind of this is going to be a little more. Now we're going to set our ticket line where it needs to print and where it needs to tear off. So what we're going to do, sorry, 1 second. What we're going to do is set tear off. It starts flashing these little two buttons, and then we just hit the 3 second button. This is very important because this what helps. This is where we micro feed our printer up or down. We did not use the knob on the side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit FF load. It takes a bit, but if you want to use the knob to do it, you could use the knob, but you have to make sure that you turn off the printer. When you hit the beeping noise, that's the max that it does. This is where we actually turn off the printer now and adjust it with our hand manually. And this is where I'm gonna grab my ticket. Usually I'll have one tear off, but I'm gonna use this as an example. So we're gonna hit there. We're gonna keep going. Keep going, or you just could just grab a ruler and let's do this. Let's do it this way. Grab a ruler and let's make sure that's 8.5. You can mark it with let's do this. Let's scoot this up a little bit. All right. This is with a white paper, unless you want to switch it out and switch back. But just for instance, let's do this. Okay. That's 8.5 right there. So now I lower it right there, turn this back on. Hit the tear off button, and then just make a little adjustment since our little line's there. Sometimes these printers act up a little bit on us. See, it's going down, so we're gonna go up a little bit. Again, this is the max, so we're gonna have to just manually turn it off and then lower it a little bit right there. Turn it back on. That's about right there. So we just hit the 3-second pause button again. And just click on there and it's safe. Okay, so now it's when you tear it off, it like once it's done, it tears it off. All right, so now we're gonna set where it needs to start printing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press this pause button. Or take that back, I'm sorry about that. We're gonna go inject, and then hit load. Hold the 3-second button. Again, this is very important because this is what we make it go up and down instead of using this. This is the only time we use it is when we turn off the printer and we make our adjustments and stuff. That's the safest way to do it. If you have it turned on, it strips the gears. So doing this is the last option, but make sure you turn off the printer. So now, depending where you start, it's very different from each place. So usually what I do is set R's underneath this, about this line right here, this little line. So what I'm doing is gonna hit microfeed down. Right there, and then press DOS and press the 3-second button and it turns it off. Now it's safe. Once you turn it off, after it starts blinking, it's pretty much safe. So there you go. That's the settings to do the tickets and stuff. You might have to do kind of the adjustments when you connect the printer to the software, to the PC, and change all the settings in the PC inside Systine. Then you do a test page by clicking one of the jobs in prints and then grab that ticket and grab that piece of white paper and mash it up with our tickets. Mash it up with a ticket. And then the easier way to do this when you have the white, if you have if you already have printed a job, you just use the white one and you put the white paper and use this in the you grab the white paper and then place it behind here. Make sure that you have it level, and then you go to the light and you measure, you see where everything lines up. That's the easiest way. If you see that there were jobs, if the thing starts right here, you just make your adjustment with this with this. No. You just make your adjustment with a microfeed, so, and then it's like that. But if you have like a customer name that's down here, but everything else fits, that's something inside the Systine that you have to make the adjustments. Okay, that's pretty much it.